Welcome to Fire Morning Brain Friday. Today we are going to talk about how I became a morning person. I did not realize that morning routines were so hard for people. I had no idea that so many people struggled with just getting out of bed in the morning. I want to help you. But first, as always, what are you grateful for? We have to do gratitude. We've got to do what we're grateful for. So what's one thing that you are grateful for that's happened in the last 24 hours? Just one thing that you are grateful for that's happened in the last 24 hours. You cannot repeat anything that you've said before, and it's got to be something within the last 24 hours. So again, as we've said before, it's good to be grateful for family and friends and health, but I want you to go real detailed here. I want you to get real specific. It could be something so small, and mine might seem a little small, but actually, to me, it was huge. Yesterday, someone said thank you to me. They just said they were so appreciative for my prayers for them. It was random. It came out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it. But do you know that changed my entire afternoon? I wasn't having a bad day yesterday or anything, and maybe sometimes somebody just needs to be told thank you or have some gratitude shown towards them to turn their day around. That wasn't my case, but it took me from a 10 to a 12. Like, it just made my day so much better when someone just said, hey, I just want to say thank you and I really appreciate you, and thanks for praying for me. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, what about you? I want to see. Cheryl, that it was an easy night at the hospital. Cheryl, thank you so much for what you do, and thank you for how you serve people. And I am so glad for you that it was an easy night at the hospital. Who else? That you made it through school with your kids. Yes, this homeschooling A day, B day thing, it is tough. What else? What else do you have, guys? What are you grateful for? That you just got to wake up this morning. Well, we're going to talk about waking up today. And today, for RVT time, I loved whoever messaged in yesterday and said they were having apple juice. I love that. That is great. If you're not a hot tea fan, but you love some juice, grab some coffee, grab whatever it is that will make you happy to just have a few moments to just be together and just relax and glean together. Today, because this is something else I've learned recently, I just have water. And this may seem silly, but we're going to go on a field trip. Can we go on a little field trip? Give me a thumbs up if you want to go on a little field trip with me today. Because I'm going to show you guys, this might be really embarrassing. I'm going to show you guys how it is that I get in half my body weight in ounces of water per day. Okay? This is how I do it. This is how I keep track of it. Come on, let's go on a water field trip. Let's just walk over here. Oh man, Josh, this could really mess things up. I'm sorry if it does. Okay, so we're just gonna walk over here. Now, keep in mind, right here, this is what I'm drinking right now, okay? This is it. This is the one. But now let's walk over to how I manage my water every day. I've got Spammy over here. Spammy will show you. And let's see if we can go. Okay. So see that right there? We have, sorry if I'm making you seasick here. I'm not so good at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how I manage my water every day. Now, this is actually more than half my body weight in ounces, and that's because I work out every day. And God has me running 2 miles every day for whatever reason. I don't know, but we talked about that in another episode. And if you work out, you need a little bit more than half your body weight in ounces of water every day. But as you can see from our field trip, right here, empty, empty, working on it. We'll get to it this afternoon. See how this works? You got it? So every day, I put the same thing right there with Spammy. Spammy really holds me accountable. I put my waters right there, and then I know by the end of the day that I have completed my water intake, that I don't need more water. Understand? This isn't that hard. But if you're maybe struggling with getting in your water every day, maybe you could try something like that. Just set out how much water you need or want to drink that day. And then that's how you keep track of it. Keep your empty water bottles and keep drinking all day long. Just as you go. Take a drink here and there. Now I wake up every morning. That's a good thing, right? I get up every morning. After I've woken up, I get up and I go ahead and drink half a bottle of water. Some people do a whole bottle. I can't quite handle that. It makes my stomach a little right there first thing in the morning. But I drink half a bottle of water first thing in the morning. Now, Jen, does juice count? No. Jen, does coffee count? No. Here's the rule. If a fish can swim in it and survive, then it counts as water. Understand? If a fish can swim in it and survive, if we could put Gus in it overnight, actually he could probably survive in a lot. But if a fish can swim in it and it survive, then that can count as your water intake. Now maybe you're not used to drinking that much water. Start slow. You don't have to start with that many ounces. I actually did the math on how many ounces I drink every day, and I drink 84.51 ounces of water. Because I drank 3 of these, which is 16.9, and then that bigger Fuji water bottle, and that's 33.81. That's quite a bit of water. And look, I haven't drowned yet. So water. Water is one of the main things you can do to just turn the tide of your health. We talk about exercise. Turn the tide of your health. Eat healthy. Fuel your body with good, healthy things. And exercise. Water, food, exercise. Those are the main things. But something else that is very key that we're going to talk about today, because I just realized how hard it is for people to get up in the morning, is a morning routine. Now, one of the healthiest things you can also do for your body is to go to bed at the same time every night, yep, even on the weekends, and get up at the same time every morning. Yep, even on the weekends. I know that might be hard, but I just want to throw this out there. Now, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't go there, but I will. I'm going to go there. Our world is in a crazy time. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I know there's a lot of conspiracies floating around out there, but I really believe that God has created our bodies to take care of, maintain, and heal itself. I truly believe that. And it's kind of like a plant. If we give it what it needs, it can then give us what we need. It can give us health. It can give us vitality. It can give us energy. It can give us strength. We've got to give it what we know will fuel it well. It just makes sense. God created these vessels for us to use, for us to be all we can be, for us to have abundant life. Just give it water. Take it for a walk. Take your vessel for a walk. Go for a run if that's your thing, man. I'm not there yet, okay? I'm doing it in obedience, but I am not quite there yet. But really cool, today, for a split moment, justification clicked in and started to tell me I could walk. But do you know what I said to justification? I said, first of all, justification, I fired you 2 days ago. And second of all, I didn't need to walk 2 days ago. I don't need to walk today. This is not the time for walking. I don't have time to walk. And so I ran the rest of it. I thought that was so cool because if you can take a handle on something that you've made a promise to yourself that you'll do and you push through it like I did 2 days ago on that run that I wanted to stop and walk, if you push through it, you don't let justification win, then the next time when justification tries to come around and tries to get you to back off and not push yourself, boom, you can throw right into justification's face. I succeeded the other day. I'm going to succeed again today. You're not going to stop me. I've already had success in this area. And that's what I want to tell you about mornings. All right, some of you have kids who are now having to get back up in the morning to go to school. And I really feel for you guys because it's, for most people I know, their kids are going this A day, B day, A day, B day. So A day, their kids go to school. B day, their kids are off of school. A day, their kids go to school. B day, their kids are off of school. And then on the next day, on Friday, they're off. Talk about ruining a routine. Oh my. So one day your kids are sleeping in. The next day they're getting up. They're getting up early. The next day they're sleeping in. The next day they're getting up early. Oh, confusing as can be. But I want to encourage you, okay? Now, maybe we don't take control of the kids right now. Let's just start with you. If you can take control of what time you go to bed at night and what time you get up consistently every morning, I think you'll see a huge difference in your health and in your everyday. How I became a morning person. When I was going through school and then even into college and my master's and beyond, if I had to get up before 9 a.m., I was not happy. I scheduled my classes in college to all be 10 a.m. or later because I did not like to get up early. I was not a morning person. I didn't want to become a morning person. I didn't think anything were good in the morning. I just didn't want that. But then I arrived at the International Learning Center where I went through missionary training school. And I was going to be there for 3 months. And on the first week, Holy Spirit started tugging at my heart and he started saying, 5 a.m., 5 a.m., 5 a.m. Now, if you are not liking to get up before 9 a.m., can you believe what the words 5 a.m. will do to you? Like, run and scream for the hills, right? Oh no. But like with this 2 miles thing, it kept going in my mind. So I thought, all right, there's a reason for it. But Holy Spirit, I don't like the mornings. You're going to have to help me. And so I did 3 things. Every night before I went to bed, I prayed, Holy Spirit, get me up at 5 a.m. Holy Spirit, get me up at 5 a.m. The second thing I did was I verbally told myself out loud. When I went to bed that night, I verbally said, Jennifer, tomorrow morning, I am getting up at 5 a.m. I verbally said it out loud to myself. Your body has been doing time since conception, okay? You actually don't need a clock. Your body really knows. Your body knows this 24-hour time span that we've got. Your body knows. And if you tell your body what to do, it will do it. You just got to tell yourself. So I said it out loud. I didn't just say it in my mind. I said it out loud. Jennifer, tomorrow morning, I am getting up at 5 a.m. And then I have to tell you the third thing I did. This one's the funniest. For whatever reason, I was going through a Greek yogurt phase where I loved Greek yogurt. Like just the yogurt in a cup, not the frozen stuff, not the ice cream thing, just Greek yogurt in a cup. I have no idea. My body craved it. I loved it. I had a good, healthy one that I was eating. It made me feel good. And so I put a whole bunch of Greek yogurts in my refrigerator. And I told myself right when I woke up at 5 a.m., I could go get a Greek yogurt. And if I didn't get up at 5 a.m., I told myself I didn't get any Greek yogurt. It worked. It worked. Day one of doing it. I woke up, Holy Spirit woke me up. I woke up and boom, right to the refrigerator I went. I grabbed my spoon, I grabbed my Greek yogurt, and I just started eating. Now here's where Fire Morning Brain Friday comes in. I read an article one time that said you have got to fire your morning brain. Now, do you know what morning brain is? Okay, I think we've been there before. You promise yourself you're going to get up and exercise, or you promise yourself you're going to get up early to do your devotions, or you promise yourself you're going to get up early for whatever reason, and the alarm clock goes off, and what happens? Morning brain. Morning brain begins to tell you all the reasons why you should not get out of bed. Oh, you didn't get to sleep real fast last night. You need a few extra minutes. Hit snooze. Oh, you don't really have to get up and work out this early. You could work out later in the day. Hit snooze. Oh, but it's so cold out there. I just want to stay under the covers and snuggle for a few more minutes. Hit snooze. Right? I could probably list off 100 more things that morning brain says. You've got to fire morning brain. So just like on that run that I took the other day, a couple days ago, I had to fire justification. You're going to have to fire morning brain. And as soon as the morning brain starts to tell you something, starts to give you an excuse, starts to give you a justification, you need to verbally say out loud, morning brain, you're fired. You'd be surprised how quick morning brain shuts up when you do that. Then put your feet on the ground and go get your yogurt or your coffee or your tea or whatever it is that you really love. Now, please keep it healthy. I don't know if I could say go and get a bag full of cheese puffs or a cup of ice cream. I don't know that we can say that. I think we might be counterproductive in doing this if that's what you're going to do. But find something healthy that you can look forward to getting up and getting only at that time. Now, it doesn't have to be 5 a.m. I don't know what time is early for you or what time is most convenient for you to get up in order to get your morning accomplished. But here's why this is so important. We've got to take care of ourselves. We have to fill up before we pour out. And if we're going to be the very best version of ourselves for other people, we have to first care for ourselves and be the very best version of ourselves for us. And usually that means we have to get up a little bit earlier in the morning to take care of us, to have a shower in peace, to have that quiet time, to go for that run, to get that morning workout in, to read that chapter in that book, maybe even to start a little project that you're working on for you that then you're going to share with the world. Or maybe it's to journal. And next week we're going to talk about what I do. My morning routine looks the exact same every single day. Every day. It doesn't matter where I'm at, in the RV, in the Amazon, overseas somewhere else, on the road traveling, my morning routine, including what I have for breakfast, almost always looks the exact same. Routine is key. In Jungle Survival Training Camp, they taught us if you ever get lost or separated from the group, if you ever are lost out there by yourself and it goes on for a while, stay right where you're at, but start a routine. Because there is sanity that comes with a routine. When you don't have a routine, your body, your mind feels chaotic. Your emotions get out of whack. And I don't want to be like that. I want to live every day sane. And so every day, I start my day with a consistent routine, including waking up and drinking half a bottle of water. And then going about, I tell you, when my eyes open up the first thing, I do what? What do? I say 5 things in my mind that I'm grateful for. I go ahead and think about it right then so that my day starts out with gratitude. I've fired morning brain, so I'm not hitting any kind of snooze button at all. I get my feet out of my hammock. Yes, I sleep in a hammock, not a bed. I put my feet on the ground and boom, I start that routine. It's brought me so much health. And right now, things are a little crazy in our world. Could you, though, take care of you in a really special way by first giving yourself what you need, which is water? Water, water. Second, can you begin to care for yourself by getting up at a consistent time every morning with a routine? Can you fire morning brain? Morning brain? No more. You're fired. Say it out loud to yourself right now if you want. Go ahead. Give me a thumbs up if you're telling morning brain. Tomorrow morning brain, you're fired. I mean, go ahead and tell it. Go ahead and tell it. Because I don't want precious time to be stolen away from you. A couple of days ago, the word that God gave to me as I was running was, you don't have time to walk. You don't have time to walk. And we talked about this on the show. Right now, we don't have time to walk, to justify, to make excuses. This is not the time for that. Fire your morning brain. Get up. Find something that you love to get up and boom, right away. Go do, go get, go eat, go drink. And then start that routine. I bet it'll make a really big difference in your life. I really do. I love you guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Hey, it's the weekend. What a great time to practice firing morning brain. Fire morning brain, and then Monday morning you will be ready to go, ready to get up early, ready to start the day with so much joy, so much oomph. And it might take a few days. It might, I understand. But I think you'll see a difference, and then you'll realize it's so worth it. I love you guys. Have an awesome, safe weekend. I'll see you again on Monday if you need anything. Shoot me a message. Give me a call. Shoot me an email. I'm here for you. I love you. Bye.